Crystalline water stretches out before me into oblivion, perfectly reflecting the constellations above and erasing the horizon line where ground connects with sky. Soft ripples caused by my footsteps are the only disruption to the endless peace as I walk through the shallow pool, travelling with no direction or heading. An enormous archway of carved stone slowly glints into existence ahead, like a mirage through heat waves over desert dunes. Huge crumbling columns hold up the veined and cracking arch, drawing the eye up to its large keystone, engraved with the Roman numerals of the coming year. An ancient giant stands waiting in the threshold of this archway, his silhouette filling the immense space entirely. He is the embodiment of space and time itself, his two faces watching both the past and future play out and replay, over and over and over. Born of the chaos at the beginning of the universe, he has already seen everything, every birth, every death, every wedding, and every war. Over and over and over. Is he proud or disappointed in us, I wonder? When he looks at us, does he see our compassion or our rage? Are we all the same to him, or are we each our own individual? Does he remember us? As I reach the giant's sandal-clad feet, I stop and wait before him, craning my neck back to see his face. Vertigo strikes me violently and I look down again, blinking away the illusionary spinning of the stars. Slowly, I raise my gaze again. The crisp fabric of the giant's toga looks like stone, solidified and immovable after eons of motionless exposure to the elements. My breath catches in anticipation as the giant moves, puffs of dust erupting from each crease in the fabric of his clothing as they accommodate his action. The old bearded face of the past looks down at me, not a spark of emotion alighting his creased features. Colours flood my vision and I am overwhelmed with emotion. Memories flare in front of my mind's eye like an old slide projector, swiftly flashing frozen moments on a wall with resounding clicks. Bright blue staining my clothes, a spark of true freedom, and ice cream as the sun sets in an explosion of golden hues. Healing myself, breaking myself, and healing all over again. A bouquet of white flowers wrapped in brown paper, and marking myself forever with a memory I wish had not passed so soon. The old giant's face suddenly comes into sharp relief in front of me. The slideshow of my past year concluded. He says nothing, calmly gesturing for me to move through the arch before adjusting his toga over his left shoulder and returning to his former engagement, staring out at the endless stars and watching the past replay. I bow my head and move forward through the archway, under the gigantic form of time and space. Before continuing my journey through the shallow, limpid water, I turn back momentarily to see the face of the future. He remains as emotionless as the past and shares the same lined features, the only indication of his difference being the direction he is facing, into the new year rather than back at the previous. He looks down at me, eyes reading me like a book I have not yet read, and a deep, booming voice echoes in my head.
It does not do to dwell on what has or will be, child. Your power is in the present, a place I cannot see.
My vision blurs in a whirl of colour once more. Images flash across my mind, observed and forgotten instantaneously.
The future asks no questions, and the past gives no answers. Live now, and you will live fully.
As quickly as I had receded into my mind, I returned to my body surrounded by water and stars. The giant's second face no longer looks at me, returned to his never-ending observation of what will be. I turn away from the arch and look down at my feet. I start to walk, putting one foot methodically and purposefully in front of the other. I watch ripples echo my choices of footing and waves respond to the power of my stride. I watch droplets float momentarily in the air as I lift my back foot and swing it forward through the water to take the next step. I ask no questions of the path ahead and look for no answers in the path behind. I trust myself and my heading for the first time in my life. So I walk.